What is up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good here today. And Aviassembly gonna build a new thing in Sandbox. Now, I did a poll I think yesterday or the day before about what kind of stuff would you like to see made in Aviassembly. It came up about a certain percentage and only 3 votes. One of the votes was for me, which I voted for Star Trek, which was kind of a dumb move on my part. But so it's 50-50 on a bomber with a full bomb bay that drops stuff, or a something from Star Trek. Now with Star Trek, I thought about that after I posted it. Wait a minute, they're supposed to have some updates coming out soon that will add new decals and I think some new parts and stuff. I think helicopter mechanics, and a lot of the Star Trek stuff is gonna have to be VTOL, which I've kind of mastered VTOL. The Pod Racer, I say I've mastered the VTOL concept. So, that being said, I want to wait on anything fantasy related. Something that's going to require a lot of modeling. I'm hoping they can fix the mirror delete issue on that before I try to get into something that complex on modeling. Bombers, on the other hand, a bomb bay is going to be interesting. I'm going to show you why. Now, I wanted to do a missile plane. We'll go into real quick and show you one I did make. I do kind of a test run a lot of the times for these things. Make sure I can actually make it, make sure the whole thing is feasible. I haven't done a test run for bombers, but in my head I know I can do it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just a lot of little modeling things that's gonna happen. Now I'm gonna load up this one plane that I have here. That where's it at? Here we go. Here's this one here. That's I called it a Delta Fighter. It's actually a really good plane. One of my best planes I've ever made. Did not make it on the channel. Made it on my own. Now these are, so I got missiles here. I made these missiles that attach to these detachable blocks. So let's go into, I'm going to show you what happens when you detach these blocks. I'm going to hit R. I think that's the that's the thrust on those missiles. I'm going to hit X, and there it goes. They just let me redo that. You didn't see what happened there. I'm just going to hit X. There we go. It just falls apart. So they don't missile, they just drop and fall apart. So there's not much I can really do there with missiles. I wanted to, but I can't. So let me go back here to I'm gonna show you another design I came up with testing this one here. I wanted to make some find a way of making bombs, and there's no bombs, there's no explosions in the game, but that would look kind of cool and look more like bombs. So we can test this out, see how this looks. And X. I'm hitting X. Is that not the button for this? Alright, let's hit H here. Yeah, they just kind of fall. So let's try that again. Like I said, very well made plane here. Now let's just do like this, and they fall. They kind of fall way back there. Now, as a bomber, it would be a lot slower, and I might be able to see the bombs fall. A very fast, very nimble plane. I see the pieces back there. I don't see them. They despawn? What happened to them? There they are. I think I see the pieces. No, I don't. I don't see where the pieces are at. Anyways, but that's how the bombs would work in this scenario. I just made a bomber jet, no problem. Now making an opening and closing bomb bay is a whole other thing, so that's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and so let's start off with the big cockpit here. I'm thinking how to do this. How to make a bomb bay. So what I'm gonna do is we can first get one of these, go out a little bit, and that's going to be it there. And what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to take you, I'm going to shrink you up and bring you up. You, I want you to be, man, that's too, I don't like that. That's what she said. Here we go. I really wish we had a copy and paste button. I really do. That'd be nice. And I think this looks kind of stupid. Well, wait till we're done here, because this is not, by far, this is not it. Okay, it's like that. So, okay. So now we need, the actual building of the bomb bay. And this is where things are going to get fun. Because this is going to take some serious modeling. You can get the bomb bay doors. This is my idea with how to open and close the bomb bays, of course. Or with these things, rotating servos. So I'm going to need to do is, I'm going to need to rotate this 90 degrees. I'm going to go the other way though, like that. I'm gonna turn mirror mode on, because I'm gonna need this to be mirror mode. Mirror mode, damn it. There we go. I think that should be good lengthwise. Aha! We have successfully somewhat done this. So now what we can do is, I'm thinking, can we do... Bitch, why? Why? Okay, get kind of a Bombay thing happening now. Can I move you up a little bit further in? I really wish I can like... Ooh, I can do that. I can do this. There we go. It's kind of squarish, but it works. When we think it works. Let me set my settings in here. I think it's T and Y. Let's see if this... Let's see if it'll, I'm pretty sure it's T and Y. Let's see if the door's open or not. Oh my god. And wait a minute. And both doors open? It's just backwards. Okay, we can do that. We can work with that. What is happening here? Too much of spinning. I'm not understanding what's happening. See, one side spinning. The other side's kind of spinning. Is wanting to spin. I'm thinking it's not in the air. Let me see. Edit plane. So only one side is actually working. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Okay. Oh, because it's... No, I got two separate things. Wait a minute. No, they're two... Oh. I thought I made two separate panels there. I'm thinking the problem is... Wait, no, it is two separate panels. Why is it acting like that? Okay, that panel controls that panel. Let's see who controls what here. You don't control... You control that, but you don't control that. Okay. I see what's happening. If I move you up and down, what's that going to move? It's going to move that panel for some dumbass reason. So I gotta unclick on you. I gotta redo this whole thing here pretty much. Push you, position you like that. Now it's you. Okay, your panel controls both, and yours control both somehow, but okay. Let's just move you in. Move you in like that. Let's try again. I don't want to have to do two separate panels that look the same and that aren't mirrored, but if I have to, I will. I might not have enough thrust for this, by the way. This plane might be too heavy for these thrusters. May have to go with jets. Didn't want to, but I ain't got much of a choice here. Now, center of lift is not good at all. I mean, I got the speed I need, but it's just too damn. Let's see how this looks. RF, nothing's happening, so it means it connects to the fuselage and not to these rotators. I gotta redo that whole thing, pretty much. What I think what I'm gonna do is, I have an idea how I want to do that. I'm gonna move these bottom ones out for now, trash them, and I'm gonna get the bombing part taken care of. So we're gonna go with how many bombs I want to do. I think I want to do like maybe 3. I'm not sure what I want to use. 4 bombs though is the only thing. Oh shit, this thing okay. I'm gonna have to put you up inside there. And then do that. I'm gonna have to push. Okay, once I get them connected, I can do that. I can always push them up inside here. Alright, so what do I use for bombs? These are very big. I think that's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna go with the small fuel tanks. That'd be cooler. I'm thinking that'd be. It won't affect the weight as much. So we'll set you to go inside more now. Actually, let's first set these, we'll set them to 8, should be fine. I might try to redo the whole door system in general. Alright, let's take off here, see if we can fly. Man, we are heavy. Very heavy. We're just, I may need to fix where the wings are at. The wings may be too far forward. Now, can we drop these? Yep, okay, they just dropped. I think all 3 dropped? All 3 dropped? Yes, I think all 3 dropped, so that's good. That works. That sequence of events works. So, we gotta fix a lot of things. We gotta fix where the wings are at. Let's check out our center of gravity. Center of gravity is way back here, so it's not a terrible thing, though. We have a Bombay. That is amazing. Now, let's get the wings fixed. Oh. I only had a copy button. I can do this to get on the back side. And that looks pretty damn good. You ask me. I have to do some upgrades to my space shuttle now, and I can do a Bombay. Hell yes. I'm thinking what my issue is. I just don't have enough lift. I need better wings. I think that's the main issue. I just need better wings. Now, there's a lot of weight on the nose there. Alright. And doors are open. Let's cruise to go to a cruise speed here. And drop the bombs. Oh shit. There we go. They dropped, and then you're just gonna, oh shit, pick up. You don't want to become the bomb ourselves.
Oh shit!
Now we gotta make sure we can land, of course. But I think I gotta readjust the wings. The wings are way too far forward. Meaning the weight is too far forward. It's messing up the ooh, a little speed here, a little heavy. There we go. So yeah, we're still a little too far forward there. We gotta get that fixed. Looks a little better. Let's go with that. We should be able to get better lift now, I think. Okay. So we can't bomb the runway here. Drop, damn it. Why are you not dropping? I hit the wrong buttons, that's why. Let's redo that. Shit, I was hitting J instead of H. Alright, let's try this again. Got the bombs right there. Bomb bay's going. And you're gonna slow down so we can better aim ourselves here. I'm hitting H. What the hell? Did they fall out? They did. It happened so fast. Can't pull up here. Oh shit. There we go, landing gear. There you go. And then I kind of want to add in more bombs if we can. That'd be nice. I just don't understand what's the deal with the lack of lift I'm having right now. I mean, those engines are heavy, but I mean, they're pretty damn powerful. This back. Okay, we're good to go. It looks like. Okay, now let's test this out. Make sure I didn't fuck anything up. Now we're still way too forward. And we're gonna drop. And it landed way the hell back there. Oh shit. We gotta get this lift thing taken care of. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. We're getting natural lift now without me even having to pitch up. I mean, it's wanting to nose down a little bit. But I can pitch up, no problem. So, I think we have a working aircraft now. It's time for us to turn around and bomb the airport we just took off of. Now, I want to slow down though. I'm going to come in kind of slow because I want to see this happen. I want to come in. We're going to be. I mean, I could dive bomb this, but that's a whole other video entirely, I think. I might try to model a certain dive bomber. That would be fun. I'm coming in. We barely got enough speed to stay in the air. That's what I want. Now I have to reach. I wish I'd change the keys for the bomb, but oh well. Let's see this happen here. Try to bomb these things right here. It's not gonna drop. What the hell is going on here? Did they drop? They did not drop. What the hell? Oh my god! Sometimes with this game it does that, where the button just won't work. You have to like smash it like 100 damn times. There they go. Landed way the hell back there. I think. Wish I can see them. Oh well. Well, I mean, it kind of. I want to see it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I think it also really depends on the speed as well. I think speed is a big factor in this. Alright, so I can't hit this lighthouse by any chance. If I can stay in the air. There they go. And it hit the warehouse thing, kinda. And then it hit the sea. So yeah, I mean that's the best I'm gonna get. I think to get the bomber to see the bombs. I can make some bigger bombs and make a bigger bomber, of course. But that would take a lot of doing a lot of power and a lot of manipulation on I mean, it wasn't that hard, really. I mean, I made the plane itself in like 20 minutes. It was just fine-tuning the basics of the plane. Really, the lift and the power was the main part. It's just, I think there's a lot of drag happening with those doors. On top of that, it's just a lot of weight. Each of those little fuselages, even though they're small, they weigh a good bit. Let's check out the weight. I'm curious. What does the weight on the plane say? 90. That is a pretty heavy weight right there. Most planes when the actual game is weigh 40 to 60. 90 is a very heavy plane. And I think a lot of that weight is those small fuselage pieces actually weighing more than they should be weighing. Because they may be thin, but they are long. So I think that's the problem there. Not a problem, it's just something we have to overpower. You know, over-engineer that issue to make it happen. So we got some drag. See, there's a lot of drag, mainly the engines. But these door parts here, those are creating drag. I think when I open the doors, that also creates drag. But yeah. Yeah, guys, if y'all liked this video, make sure y'all squish that like button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And slap the notification bell for future videos coming out just like this one. Check out the last video I did. I made a pod racer and full VTOL too. It worked out really great. Took a lot of I learned a lot from doing that, and it's a lot of fun. And the bombs, they did not drop. I don't think they did not. Yeah, they didn't drop for some reason. Yeah, now they drops. Okay, sure. Yeah, very inconsistent in this game sometimes. Y'all have an awesome day.